Happy Vlogmas! This is Laura at the Yarn Closet in Tucson, Arizona. Oh my gosh, my hair is like kind of cute for a moment. And then I'll put my glasses up because to me that is my hairstyle. And no, headbands do not fit me. They slide off, I don't know. Thick yarny ones, but that's not, no. Hubby's home. Oh, I'm Yarn Closet AZ on Instagram and the Yarn Closet over on Patreon for the blog, and there are patterns over there for free. Knitting, crochet, loom knitting, and sock tube. Do you need help with school?
No.
Okay.
I just heard you vlogging and I wanted to say hi.
Okay, you can come over here and say hi for Vlogmas.
Hey guys!
Show them your Christmas pants for Vlogmas. Yeah, I got it, honey. I got it. Say, happy holidays.
Happy holidays! Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe and slap the bell.
Okay.
And turn on notifications. So
Thank you.
Don't miss one of our videos. So you can watch them right away.
Thank you. So I did end up making the cowl for Sadie, and it wouldn't match up to it rode a little bit higher in her neck, so I ended up crocheting them together. And the reason there's a green top is that was just a bunch of one-on-one rib I had, and so I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I just put it on there, and when it was attached I realized it really didn't need to be quite as long, but she likes it and it's warm. The Magnus is on that side. Can we see him? And I'm here. But yes, there are patterns going up for what to do with the sock tubes that I send out in my quarterly gifts, or if you get the gift of a sock tube, what to do with it. This is an interesting construction, a very easy one, and I wished I would have ribbed it a little bit higher, but whatever. And this is doing kind of an afterthought heel on your thumb placement, so I will talk about that also. And I have not been able to find a place online that will print them out and send them to me. So when I get people's address via email, I will just send them to them if they haven't already downloaded them. And the Crazy Sock Lady who did the double thick, it's okay, slipper pattern that we found on Etsy, I ended up ordering socks, very similar to some socks I've already made, and she puts Lycra in them. I have some Lycra. Dude, I'm gonna try that. Totally gonna try that. A couple days ago, a few days ago, I don't know. I'm getting out of sorts here. Put up some questions for another little game quiz and decided not to give out my answers the very following day because I wanted to get more feedback on you guys. But my answers of favorite stitches. You may notice that I love ribbing and I love backwards knitting. Favorite thing to make. Anything with a sock tube or a sweater. Favorite notion. Magnifiers with lights are my favorite notion. I would love to have a floor standing light with the big screen. I had something similar that I gave to my mom a few years ago. It didn't have as much magnification or light. And now I say that, but in the end, I don't know that I have space for it right now. So I'm quite happy with this one. Favorite yarn weight. In crochet, it was worsted all the way. I love working with fingering held double or sport DK in knitting. It's fun to make a project with something worsted or Aran or chunky in knitting, but I don't love the feel of it and the making of it as much. I really love hats with fingering held double. And there's just something smushier about fingering held double. So those are my answers. I might just end today. I don't know. What else do I have to talk about? I'm going to post a quick video of a javelina that we saw outside my uncle's backyard, just outside his fence. And you can hear street noises in it, as if the street is right there. But they are up the side of a mountain, so the street is way far down the mountain, but it sounds like it's right there. But what do you do in December for your knitting? Are you all about the gift knitting? Are you all about your knitting? What are you doing? I try to take all the stuff that I have started, all my whips, and I try to finish them all in December. Or if I've just lost the interest, to frog them. Like that little green chunk on the top of Sadie's cowl attachment to her dog sweater. That was just a chunk. I could either have frogged it or I could just have added it to there. And that's what I try to do in December. It's why I'm doing a lot of these, because I have these bits of tubes, and what do you do with the bits? I have one sweater project to finish, one blanket crochet project to finish, and one dishcloth style blanket pattern to finish. I think I'm not going to entirely finish it, but I'm going to like half finish it, so it's more of like a triangle instead of a square or a rectangle, just so that I can get the pattern written up. I just started another pair of these that I'm going to try to finish up today for a girl at school. And then I'm going to try to do a little bit of cranking this month to practice some techniques that I've been thinking about and thinking, would that work? Would that work? So my Decembers are all about getting to the point where I can start January with a clean slate. Because I do like to start in January with like a new focus. And honestly, I think that that's just going to be more about different skills now. I mean, there was a real hurdle at figuring out socks and a real hurdle at figuring out sweaters. But I think now it's going to be things like how to figure out more what to do with tubes, how to increase my cranking skills, how to do color work. Charts are so tough for me, so tough. You know, and I think maybe 2020 might actually be the year of pattern writing. I've seen so many of my older patterns, and pattern writing used to be so different 15 years ago online, because there just wasn't that big community of independence. So I think my pattern writing skills are maybe going to be the focus of 2020. Those are my thoughts. But have a great day. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. I love all my return people and my new people. And thank you for making this little corner of YouTube your corner and our little friend place. So look with your heart first.